In this video, we make our way to the island of Gili T, located an hour-and-a-half journey to the east of Bali via a ferry. We have heard mixed reviews about these boats and wanted to see for ourselves. Oh, we have arrived. Thank you so much. Morning. Thank you. Our bags are gone. Hopefully to the right place. So far, so good. Got a bit of chaos this morning.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to say anything in front of the driver, but Ahmed is like a really sleepy town. And it seemed that like the cab drivers are like in on a racket. Basically, they're all signed up for Grab and Gojek, which are the two like apps for taxis, like kind of like Uber and Lyft. So they all sign up for it, but they don't get to select what trips they accept. It's basically if you're next in the queue, you get the fare. But these long fares, which this one was, it's over an hour drive, they've started like accepting the fare, but then they show up and start demanding more money.
They want you to cancel the Grab, but they'll drive you, but for more money.
Right. So Grab's kind of like lost his appeal a little bit in a lot of the places, but in Ahmed especially. And like this morning it was 6 a.m. and we tried to get a Grab or Gojek, and none of them would accept it. I had 2 of them cancel. And so then we had to have a hotel call a driver, like call his buddy to drive us for more money. So just kind of be aware, like Ahmed is definitely not on the way to anything, and they can set their prices because there's just not enough demand for anything.
Yeah, and I think it almost seems like the prices that Grab is giving the drivers for these long fares isn't enough. So
it is, it's for sure, but it's the Grab that's basically kind of messing things up for them because they don't get to select the fare. Like it just makes them take the next fare. So anyway, we made it, and I guess that's all I would say. Like, don't come to Ahmed to try to go to Gili Islands because it's not. We thought it would be closer because it's on the same side of the island, but it isn't. You're better off going from Ubud or some other place in southern Bali. We're on the way to Gili Trawangan, otherwise known as Gili T.
Got a nice rainy boat ride ahead of us.
Yeah, and I don't do well on boats, so wish us luck. God, that's a really dark cloud over there. We're kind of screwed. We chose Wahana Virendra as our vessel based on reviews and got our tickets online. We just checked in. You get these little tags. It's a fairly smooth process. They just come and take your bags right out the taxi, and then you check in, you get these things, because we prepaid online. You can book these tickets online. How much were they? 350,000 rupiah? That's like $20 or so. And then, so they had us on the list, just gave us these, bags are gone, and then you have to pay like an exit tax, 10,000, and then an entrance into Gili.
20,000 arrival
so
tax.
20,000 arrival and 10,000 departure. So you got to pay to breathe here. But so far, so good. This is Padang Bai, the major port in Bali.
Can't see that far.
Boats depart for 3 Gilis as well as Nusa Dua, so make sure you board the right ferry. Tickets were $20 to $25 one way. Look at him. Alternative way to get there would be a flight to Lombok, taxi, then a small boat. But honestly, this one felt safer. Budget airlines are not recommended in Southeast Asia, so it would be significantly more money to fly. Some boats had bad reviews, and we avoided those. We had also been on Ikejaya and can't recommend it. There are also ferries that don't go direct to Gilis and double the journey.
On our way to the boat. harbor fee tickets.
Is that what he was asking to show?
There's a boat.
Okay, thank you. There's a decent amount of people on the boat. When we first showed up, there was only a few people sitting there.
Got there about an hour and a half early. So.
Yeah, good job, us.
It's very unlike you.
And it's actually turned into a sunny day, so.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. And I really apologize for the way I look. This is just going to be a sequence of degradation of how we look or how I look. So, bear with me. Thank you. So you walk down this pier, people selling trinkets all along. I probably will regret not buying water. It's a 2-hour boat ride. Thank you. Fans, waters. And there's our trusted boat. Oh my gosh, I really hope I can. Do you think we can sit outside? Thank you, sexy Prada. I'm not feeling very sexy right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. We were greeted with waters, boat was air conditioned, and honestly, everything looked brand new. Definitely air conditioned. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Hey Bryce, you want to sit right here? I think I want to sit outside. On that lovely little bucket. Whew. You can't, it's very tight fit here. If you're a person that's slightly bigger than me, you are not making it through here.
Well, that generator's powering the air conditioners.
Oh, roundabout.
We made it. We got shotgun pole position. Front.
Watch this. But I don't think I'll be lasting very long inside. And there isn't much outside. But
You have to sit on top of the condensers for the mini splits.
That's an awfully big word for
Air conditioning units.
I mean, I think I'm going to. They're awfully loud. But it's air conditioned. Apparently that's what the generator's for.
Got a diesel generator powering the air conditioning units.
And the nice leather seats. Kind of tight in here. If it was crowded, it would be maybe a little bit of a tight squeeze. But so far, everything's running smoothly. It's on time.
Kind of. No,
Ish.
it's not.
5 minutes late. Come on.
It's going to be 15 minutes minimum before we leave here.
That's on time. On island time, no problem. So, yeah, everybody's piling in, and hopefully the boat doesn't break down. It's smooth sailing. Well, an update. It's actually really not that bad. I mean, I get seasick, but I'm not.
So far, so good.
It's not that choppy, and it's air conditioned.
And we've got the view.
Well, kind of the view of the tank. But I think because we've got the view of the horizon, I'm totally fine. So maybe an upstairs seat if you get sick.
I've got to be by windows. I don't know that I can be in the bottom of the boat with no
me
windows.
either. Yeah, so this Lahaina. Yeah, it has 2 levels, so that's pretty cool. We got the top floor, and yeah, not too bad.
So far, so good.
I had an outside seat, and they kicked me out. So, but it's actually quite more comfortable in here.
A nice air-conditioned, cushy seat versus a bucket outside.
Yeah. I just wanted to
We need to. Here, let's see. Listen to this. It's like straw.
It's actually like wire. This is the consistency of like a wire brush.
It's like a hay bale.
It is, yeah. We're unsure as to what's happening. Or how to get it back to normal. If you got any tips, comment below.
A pair of scissors is the tip.
I don't even understand what it's like. But we've arrived.
We're just waiting for another boat to get out of our way, I think, so we can pull up to the dock.
Nice white sandy beaches all over the place, so I'm a little chuffed. I just wish it gets a little sunnier because the dark clouds are still looming. But this ride was awesome. It was like very pleasant. An hour and a half we docked. I mean, we haven't docked yet, but it is exactly.
Jake says we're going to be sitting out here for freaking 45 minutes.
But everything so far is as promised. Like, we were 15 minutes late departing, but that's not really late. And then, but they got us here on time. It's exactly 10:30. We left at 9. Hour and a half. High-speed boat. It was air conditioned. It was smooth.
Calm seas.
Calm seas. No complaints here. So, Gilis are off the island of Lombok, which is that. And island of Lombok is the next island from Bali, and obviously an hour and a half journey. So Gilis are part of Lombok, not part of Bali, and they speak different language here. Every island has their own dialect, so we're essentially almost like in a different country.
We are.
So,
But they all speak
Bahasa.
a standard Indonesian, yes.
In Bahasa Indonesia, yeah, but then they have their own localized version of it that's not it's not the same at all from island to island. But anyway, that right there is Lombok, and this right here is Gili Trawangan, and that right there is Gili T. Gili T is the biggest of the 3 Gilis, but still small enough to bike around. Getting around is by bike mostly, and lately by electric scooters. There are horse-drawn carriages as taxis, but I beg of you don't take those. They mistreat the horses quite badly here, so pack light and rent a bike. We have landed, but I'm going towards the sunset point because we're staying at the little sunset. So I guess we better preserve our battery so that we can figure out where we're going. The whole island is pedestrian. There's no traffic. So there's all these horse-drawn carriages, which I don't condone, but it is what it is.
They're awfully cute.
They are, yeah. It's a pretty nice beachy vibe here already. I like it. So we need the GPS to figure out where we're going. We made it.
We did. We are on Gili T. Made it to the hotel room after about a half-hour walk.
Yeah, we were gonna stay here for 4 nights. This is a Pearl Sunset Resort on Gili T. It's a 30-minute walk from the port, which was a bit of a trek. And the bummer is that the water retreats on the Gilis during low tide. And one specific reason we booked Gili T is because I knew that on the other island, the Meno and the Air, the water does retreat during low tide. But here we've been before, and I was like, we know this is safe. And then we ended up on the other side of the island where apparently the water does retreat.
Yes, it does.
So
there is a nice sandy beach here, but unfortunately to get from the sandy beach to the water, it's about 100 feet of coral to go through to get to it.
There is no water, but it's a beautiful resort.
It's amazing. It's basically brand new.
Yeah.
In fact, they're building another 14 rooms as we speak.
I know. I'm just kind of bummed out. This room is super nice, but I don't know if we're going to stay here. Well, anyway, room tour.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, what you got?
Well, here we are. Got a place to store your coats.
Yeah.
Bathroom. A nice shower. It's nice. Yeah. Nice big mirror so you can get yourself pretty for the party.
Yeah.
King size bed. Check out that mural on the wall. That's hand painted.
Place pretty fancy.
Yeah. It's nice.
You got the TV and the big work surface.
Got a nice terrace.
The bets are now open as to whether we end up staying at this gorgeous resort. But first, the downpour. Things escalate quickly in Indonesia during wet season, but it felt nice to hunker down in our beautiful room and stop moving for a bit. Sunset Pearl Resort is actually the best resort to stay on the island, and at around $70 fairly affordable. It is fairly new, has 2 pools, restaurant, massage parlor, and yoga platform. It is located on the western side of the island, which is much more quiet than the rest of the island, and you do need a bike to get around. It takes maybe 30 minutes to bike around the whole island, and that is what we did, and even in the rain, it was fun to cruise around. There are no motorized vehicles on the island, and it was nice reprieve from the congested Bali. For some reason, Gili T has a reputation of a party island, but in my humble opinion, and I'm no experienced partier, that is hardly true. Yes, the downtown by the harbor has some bars and restaurants, but just enough to keep you entertained should you so desire. Whereas the west side offers almost Maldivian vibe with turquoise water and white sand, and where naturally sunsets abound. The rain had subsided just in time for the most magical sunset. The water had returned, and a turtle started showing up for the evening feed. You are guaranteed to see 1 or 10. White sand, turquoise water, no cars, marine life, all reminded of the much more expensive Maldives. We were living large on $100 per day for 2 people. Our massages were $7, meals about $5, and the bike was perhaps the most expensive at $10 for 2 bikes per day. All that was left to do is just take it all in. If you like this video, please tune in for the second part of Gili T and consider subscribing, as it helps the channel a lot. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next one.